What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Rain Day, and to the Rainstorm here. What's up for those who are looking to join? Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys like what we're talking about today. And today, it's actually just a game I've been looking forward to a lot, and I wanted to give you guys an early impression and a review. Something that came out kind of like surprising to me. I didn't realize Star Wars Squadrons was out. But I downloaded it last night. I played it. It cost me $39 on the Origin store. And I wanted to give you guys kind of an overview of what it is, because to me, this has some potential. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Star Wars Battlefront 2, but that was a game that had a lot of negative press and unfortunately had a really bad system that didn't go over well with players around, purchasing loot boxes and doing some practices that a lot of people just considered were really not fair for players who just wanted to enjoy the game and have an even kind of way to handle it. In Star Wars Squadrons, you are basically playing as a starfighter pilot, and you're actually going up against other players. Now, there's two different modes right now. There's a story campaign, which I played a little bit of last night. There's a dogfight mode, which is just more of like a deathmatch, and then there's the fleet mode, which is actually like a 4v4 tactical real battle where you're not only trying to destroy their enemy ships, you're trying to destroy bigger fleet command ships, and it just felt like it could have some really cool stuff, some synergy on the channel, because we like competitive things here. So I want to give it a try. This is dogfight. The other mode will not open up till you're level 5, so you got to play this a little bit. Now, for those who are just kind of jumping in, what is going on? You basically are either, on the good side or the bad side, the light side or the dark side. You have 4 different ships that kind of mirror each other almost exactly, even though they look differently depending on if you're on the Imperial side or the Republic. You have this fighter, which is kind of like an all-around starter kind of starfighter, and it gives you, as you can see, a max hull of 1200. You have 800 shields. You can go decently fast, you have decent acceleration, but then you also have pretty decent weapons as well. You got a laser, you've got a repair droid, and you've got a couple of heat-seeking missiles to lock on. This is a bomber, and this is a little bit more of you can notice a little bit more maneuverability. The shields in the hull are a little bit higher, but what it's going to bring is an ion cannon. You're going to get multiple missiles. You're going to have a little bit more defensive measures, and they really do help you to kind of get in with a little bit more heavy artillery and also immobilize and eliminate larger ships. So this one is an interceptor or an A-wing. It's kind of like the fun fast ship. So if you want to go really fast, I'll try and give you guys a little bit of a taste of maybe a few of these throughout the game, because you can switch. And then, of course, there's the support role. So there's pretty much the kind of all-around. There's the big heavy-duty damage. There's the super quick and nimble with less damage. And then there's the support. So either way you kind of like to play, you're going to get an opportunity to experience it. Actually, what I want to do is check out the fighter initially. We're going to ready up. And one of the cool things that I think makes this game kind of deep is you can actually start customizing your components. But in order to do that, you have to play. So you can see, look, my max DPS with this, the standard one, is 450. But if I continue to, and we'll look at that in a second, if I can continue to actually choose different upgrades, you can make your ship have different cannons. They'll have different DPS, but you'll sacrifice some things, maybe like speed or accuracy or fire rate. And so one of those elements of this game is not only just playing it and maneuvering and flying, but it's also about really upgrading your ship and kind of getting that style that you really like. Do you want the heavy bomber with a little bit more versatility and mobility? Do you want the heavy bomber that's just all about damage? And do you want the speedy ship? Do you want the speedy ship with really strong weapons that sacrifice some of its speed, but you're still pretty much faster than most of the other ships out there? Those are the questions that I feel like are kind of interesting to answer here. We're going to jump in. This map is pretty open. It's just a circle. So we're just going to be trying to fight, and I'll explain kind of how the controls work and everything. So with your mouse, you're just going to be kind of moving your ship up, down, and right. There's a boost that you're going to be able to access, which is going to be kind of like just a surge of movement. And I can go backwards and slow myself down with S, and I can go forwards and speed myself up. Now G is going to lock, so if I see this guy, I have to stay on him, and if I do, it's not as easy. I got locked on right now. Okay. So I counter that missile. So I use something that's very interesting, which is every ship has a different loadout, and my R intercepts incoming missiles. So I use my seeker warheads to intercept that missile. But as you can see, the maneuverability is pretty strong here, and so you have to almost have this kind of patient play to you I've locked on. I just shot that missile. That's actually... Ooh, and I've countered the missile yet again. So, throughout the map, you'll be kind of doing stuff like this. I'm going to see if I can hit the boost. And it gets pretty deep. One of the cool things about it is, like, right there, I just put my shields to the back of my ship in case I'm being trailed, and I am. I'm going to counter the missiles again. And so one of the cool things is that you can really have control over your ship. Right there, I just put my power to my actual thrusters, and now I'm using a boost, because when I go through this green circle, I'm going to be able to resupply. Now, if I press the middle button, I'm also going to change my shield so that I'm protected equally from all sides. And if I scroll forward on my mouse button, I'll actually be able to protect from the forward part of my ship, which is pretty cool. There's like so many different dynamics. Now, currently my power is all towards my thrusters, so I'm moving faster. I can bounce it back out, and so I can have power to weapons. Ooh! I can have power to weapons. I can have power to shield. And you can really play it in a way that, you know, allows you to kind of tackle the moment intelligently as well. All right, so we have someone here. We've got a lock. They've got a lock. Oh, and I've countered the missile as well. My missile missed, unfortunately. And now people are locking in on me. So let's put some power to the boost here as well. Let's get around this rock. Let's actually try to see if we can do it. Power to the boosters. Can we hit this resupply? That way I get my recharge back. We haven't done a ton of damage, but what's great is that we have not died too much, and that's one of the things. All right, we got an opponent right here. I put powers to my weapons. See if we can lock onto this bad boy. He just got taken out. Oh, this guy's close. This guy's very close. Oh, my bad. Now, you will damage yourself if you hit stuff like that, so... Oh! It can be a very interesting game. And I think... Oh, there we go. We got somebody right there. Let's follow him. All right, Dogs Fearless. Now, one of the ways I'm going to actually do this is I'm going to go out, do a little shift, maneuver, power balanced out, and then get a better angle on this guy. Oh, we got some damage. And if you'll notice, actually... Oh. All right, so I'm going to be tracking this guy based on... Oh, yeah, and he knows. He knows, too, because you basically get that notification you're being tracked. So he's going to keep trying to circle me. And he's in an interceptor, right? So this fight's a little tough for me. So I'm just going to actually go around this rock, try to wait him out, and then get... see, look, so he's so much faster than me. He essentially knows I'm tracking him. Let's put some power to my boosters. Let's thrust away. Let's put shields to the back as well. Let's kind of shift dive, go back, and balance out our shields. I just got actually close to out of bounds, unfortunately. Oh, we got somebody right there. Lock on. Ooh, not quite.
They're locking onto me.
They're locking onto me? Come on now. This guy's in trouble. There we go. Kill assist. So he ran into this abyss, which you guys see me in right now. And it kind of slowly but surely will take down your shield. So, you know, we're 15-7 right now, and we got 10 minutes left to play. Let's get a little resupply. So you guys can kind of see the dynamic here. Now, different ships are going to give you different elements of play and experience. And right now, I'm hanging towards the edge because getting caught in the middle, not really the most fun. Especially because when you're caught in the middle, you are pretty much everybody's target. So, been trying to avoid that. We're going to use this. We're going to counter the missile. We do have someone 350 meters away from us. And you can kind of see that. I think he just died. So now I press G and I'm rotating targets. And this actually is my new target. You see the distance. You can see him on my heads-up display. Oh, yeah, baby. Kill assist on that guy. Nice. All right. Now we're starting to find a little rhythm here. Let's go restock if we can. Now the support ship is pretty cool because like these restock options, actually you can hit those up. That guy Lucian, he's playing a support and he gave me a resupply. So that's actually one of the great things about this. There is this real cool team dynamic to it that if you are a smart team player, you can really have a lot of strategy. It's not just this mechanical, you know, element of moving and flying. Does this kind of feel the way I would have expected it to feel? Maybe not how I would have expected it, but I'm starting to get used to it. I think, I'm not going to lie, I think it's actually harder to control this than I would have imagined. It really does feel like it's going to take some skill. Uh-oh, there we go. Missile countered. We got shields to the back. We can look at our radar as well. Our last one, 400 whatever giga galaxy meters away, and boom, kill assist. Wow, our team is dominating. Looks like we're gonna hit 30 pretty soon. And I think, you know, to me, like, what's cool about a game like this is that it definitely leaves room to improve and a lot of opportunities to outplay opponents, which to me is always what, you know, the basis of a good competitive game and a good experience if you are competitive, because, you know, having that missile fire, but getting that quick resupply, knowing that you just saved yourself and you countered the enemy that well, is a great experience. And so I've spent probably an hour and a half to 2 hours on this game, and I have a moderately positive view on it. I wouldn't say that this is like blowing me out of the water, but I do think that there's some depth to it that I'm curious to explore and see what happens when I start upgrading my ship and when I start playing with more ships and kind of finding my value. So far, I still don't know which ship I like the best, but I want to know what you guys think about this, because, oh, am I going to get to level 5? That would unlock the new mode. Boom. All right, and as you can see, level 5 right here, guys. Oh, no, I'm level 4. But if you use this to those currency things that I just got, you can use it to actually upgrade your ship. So let me know if you guys are interested in this. Let me know what you think about it. These are my first impressions, a little bit of a review. I'd say if you're skeptical, I'd say maybe wait a little bit. If you are already interested in a game like this, go ahead and pick it up, because it does seem like there's got a lot of depth to it and you can have some fun, especially when we get into the more complicated mode in ranked. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this on it. Comment anything down below you're either worried about, want a question answered to, or maybe a video you want to see relating to this. I definitely enjoyed myself and had a good time. All right, guys, never give up, never stop gaming. Hopefully you subscribe if you enjoyed this, and as always, leave a like if you've been here. All right, see you guys next time.